A very This is Shilpa Jain, your master trainer, welcoming all of you to day 4, session 1 of your training program. Teachers, please turn on your cameras and please settle down. I request everyone to do that. Teachers, am I audible and visible clearly? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so before we go ahead, good morning, everyone who's writing. Oh, somebody has written, is the class rescheduled or something? No, we started exactly at 10 o'clock. I had to wait for all the other participants, but still I can see the number of participants is very less than expected. They'll be joining late. Okay, allow me a minute. Let me see. Waiting room. Kanishka again. Oh my God, yesterday also. Kanishka, you have raised your hand. What is it that we can help you with? Kanishka, I'm really sorry. I think you are facing some internet glitches. We are not able to hear you clearly. No, Kanishka, you're not audible to us. So anything that you have, any query, please drop your query in the chat. Your voice is breaking, so drop your query in the chat box, Kanishka. Okay. So yes, teachers, without wasting even a single minute, I'm going to start the session for Ranjana. Is it something important
Yes,
that
yes, yes.
Okay, please.
Very good morning.
Good
I
morning.
just want to have a word regarding self session I did yesterday. Now it is showing 4. It's okay now.
How many have you completed?
It is number is showing 4 over there.
Number is showing 4. The superscript is 4. That means 4 are there on your dashboard. How many have you completed? That is my question, Ranjana.
That I was doing as it was coming.
Okay, so I told you please check the percentage bar. Above it, there is a percentage bar. Kindly check that percentage bar. It should be 50%. Only then. Teachers, I'll be taking up your queries.
Okay.
It's a fresh start of the day, and all the other teachers are waiting to learn something. Your queries are your personal. I will be taking up your queries, but not right now. Teachers, please try and understand. I didn't even ask the candidates, how are you? What are you doing? And you are, throwing questions at me. Let's try and understand.
Sorry, ma'am. Good morning. It is about self session. As we finish
That
the
is
fourth
what I'm
one,
saying,
the
Selvi.
automatic
Something
fifth one will come.
Selvi,
That's what I want to
we'll
clarify.
wait for it. We'll wait for it. It
Okay,
is
okay.
something
Sorry,
that is
sorry.
not very urgent. We'll wait for it, Selvi. Okay. So, yes, teachers. Now I wanted to know how confident are you all feeling after attending this 3 days training? Like, do you think, yes, I'll be able to handle the kids, I'll be able to handle the demos and everything? Please use the chat box and do let me know how confident you all are after attending the training. Lots of learning, extremely confident, able to handle, yes. But still, teachers, like I mentioned, we have just learned the things, but you all need to practice it. We all know the saying, practice makes a man perfect, correct? So, yes, we have learned the things, but a lot of practice is required. So, till now, we know how to interact with the kids. Somebody is on unmute. Humble request. Ranjana, please mute yourself. Thank you. Okay. So, till today, we have learned how to interact with the learners, correct? Today, our motive is we will learn how to interact with the parents. We interact with the parents twice. One is before we conduct the demo, that is the slot confirmation call. So, we call it the pre demo stage. And then the second interaction would be, like I mentioned, a demo is for 1 hour. Who would tell me how many minutes with the student and how many minutes with the parents? Yes, Alicia. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. We have to denote 45 minutes for the students and the last 15 minutes are for the parents.
Very good. So today we will learn this part also, that in last 15 minutes, what are you going to tell to the parents? How are you going to close the deal? How are you going to influence their decision making ability? That is what we are seeing. We cannot sound pushy कि ma'am अभी के अभी enrollment करा लो, I need this enrollment very desperately. We cannot sound pushy at all, but we need to create an urgency also. So, this is exactly what we are going to learn, how to create that urgency in a very subtle manner without sounding pushy. Okay. So let's see. Let me share my screen with all of you. Please lower down your hands, teachers. Okay, Selvi, you're on top of my participants list. A thumbs up would help me if you're able to see the screen. Thank you, Selvi. Thank you. So welcome to Planet Spark, teachers. Videos on. Ensure you're properly visible and please be presentable. Game, we will be playing it. Yes. So our norms, on time, all the time. Participate actively. I'm very happy with this particular rule. I'm so blessed to have active participants like you. Sometimes towards the end today, I know when I'll ask you for your feedback, most of you will be having, ma'am, I didn't get a chance. And I'm loving it that so many participants are raising their hands that I find it difficult to give a chance to each and every one. I'll take your complaints. Yes, I'll do. But I'm very happy that all of you are raising your hands. Okay. So open to learning. And finally, please take notes. Now, this is our agenda, like I discussed, opening. Then the pre-demo stage, that is before the demo when we interact with the parents, that is called the slot confirmation call. Then we'll take a break exactly at 11:20. Then after the break, we'll discuss the parent interaction again, but that is the post-demo stage. That is after 45 minutes of interaction with the learner. And finally, towards the closing, I'll be taking your queries, your doubts, your feedback. Now, objectives of this session. Teachers, in this 3 days of training, you must have heard this phrase slot confirmation call a number of times by now. Okay. But today we are going to understand what is this call, why do we make this call, and most importantly, how to make this slot confirmation call. That means we are going to dive deep into this topic. And in the second part, we will leverage our opportunities to build relationship with parents post demo. Teachers, please don't get confused. Parent interaction is of two types. Who would like to explain which two types of parent interaction am I talking about? If you have understood by now, Dr. Radha, yes, please. Please unmute yourself, Dr. Radha.
Yeah. So first will be the slot confirmation, in which we will ask the parents about the kid, about the slot, about the things that we want to set in context. Secondly, the post demo, it will be interaction, so that we can ask for their feedback, we can give our feedback, and we can make an urgency that how you will be able to make the next classes for your kid.
Thank you, Dr. Radha. Thank you so much. Teachers, please don't get confused in your mocks. If it is about parent interaction, read the question very carefully. Is it about pre-demo interaction or is it about post-demo interaction? Okay, pre-demo means the slot confirmation call. Post-demo means the last 15 minutes of the demo where you interact with the parents. Okay, please lower down your hands. Thank you, teachers. So slot confirmation call. Please lower down your hands because there's a new question on the screen. Till now, again, I'll repeat, after attending this 3 days of training session, what is your understanding? Like, what are the steps that we need to take in order to get an enrollment? Jaya, your hand was raised from the previous question. Can I assume that you know the answer to this particular one? No. Okay. Please lower down your hand in that case. Again, I come back to Alicia. Yes, Alicia, please.
Yes, ma'am. So I think the first step would be slot confirmation calls.
Okay. किसको करोगी Alicia slot confirmation call? Any random like XYZ person you'll make the slot confirmation call to?
No. I think to whom like we'll be doing the call to the person from which we'll be getting the request.
Okay, I'll come back to you on this. Shirley. Yes, Shirley, can you tell me?
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Hmm.
So the first step will be like accepting the demo, which is after
Very
getting
good.
onboarded,
Hmm.
we will be having this students list. So we will be accepting some demos.
Hmm.
And second will be like a slot confirmation call with the parent.
Hmm.
That
Very
is, we
good.
will be calling the parent and we will be asking them whether they are available for the particular time which they have given, which is, let's say, on Saturday 6 p.m. if they are available at that time.
Hmm.
And both the parents are available or what, and will they can join with the laptop, all those things we will confirm with the parents, which is called slot confirmation call.
Very good.
And the third
Okay,
is
and
conducting
stop.
demo.
I'll stop you there. I'll stop
Yes,
you there.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
go to
Thank you.
Shilpi. So two steps have already been mentioned. That is, first you need to accept the demo. Like you're free at 7, you see a demo for 7 p.m. So you have accepted the demo. Then you made a slot confirmation call. Shilpi, the third and the fourth step, please.
Yes, ma'am. The third step would be conducting the demo. So we'll be interacting with the kids,
Hmm.
with the student,
Hmm.
and after that, the last 15 minutes will be the last step, getting the enrollment. That means we'll be interacting with the parents. So
Okay.
that will be the fourth step. Yes.
Your understanding is very close, but let me tell you something very clearly. Interacting with the parents is also a part of the demo only, Shirvi. Okay?
Yes, correct, ma'am. So while conducting the demo, we'll be interacting with playing with kids also, and also doing some activity with the parents also. And the last fourth step will be about the getting the enrollment, like
And
get
for
the
this,
enrollment.
this
Yes.
fourth step,
Yeah.
you don't have to do anything. This is a step that would be taken care by the counselors. Okay? So you'll accept the demo, you'll make a slot confirmation call, you'll conduct a fun-filled, engaging, lively, informative demo with your learners at the scheduled time. You'll interact with the child, you'll interact with the parents. Your job is done there. You don't have to run after the parents, Ki, sir, when are you getting the enrollment? If not today, because sometimes the parents are like this. Not today, give me a call after 3 days. I cannot decide, give me some more time. So you don't have to worry about that. This would be taken care by our counseling team and you will be bagging the enrollment. Okay. So we have covered the third step till now. We have covered senior category and junior category. Adult category would be taken up, Shilpa, when? When are you having the training session for the adult category?
Ma'am, tomorrow,
Tomorrow, when?
afternoon, 3 o'clock.
Yes, 3:30. Not in the morning, teachers. You'll have this session in the afternoon, 3:30. And that is why, today would be my last day that I'll be interacting with all of you. Then from next Monday, I'll have a new batch. So you would be in the hands of some other mentors. So yes, conducting a demo we have covered. Adult demo would be covered tomorrow. Today we are going to dive deep into this second part, that is the slot confirmation call with the parents. I request everyone to lower down their hands. Everyone, please lower down your hands. I'll wait. Yeah. Now, what do you think this call is all about? Please use the chat box and do let me know that what is the purpose of this call? Why do we make this call? Some of you have already mentioned that today, but let's see. Reminder to join the call. Scheduling the demo. Okay, the demo is already scheduled, but you have to for slot. Okay, why do we make this call? For slot confirmation. To confirm, okay, to enroll the child. No, the enrollment part will not be taken here. Confirming the demo, inviting both the parents. Very good. Join through laptop, understand learner's need. Shirley has mentioned it very clearly. Yes, teachers, the purpose of this call is number one, confirming for the demo time slot. Very, very important. Like we'll do an role play kind of thing to understand this particular point. Then inviting both the parents for the demo class. Remind to join them from the laptop, because when we did the senior demo PPT, we had an example of an exemplar video where it was mentioned, or Ishita was trying her best, ki, okay, I'll wait, please join with the laptop. Okay, your husband is not there, I'll wait, call him, convincing. Imagine you just have 45 minutes, and out of that 15-20 minutes, if you waste in setting the expectations, what are you going to teach to the learner? Okay, so to avoid this, to avoid the wastage of the learning time, we set this expectations during the slot confirmation call only. And then we also get to understand about the learner's need. Now confirming for the demo time slot. Okay. I need a volunteer. 2 volunteers rather. Okay, Monalisa and one more. Alisha. Rest everyone, please lower down your hands. They were the fastest fingers first. So I got 2 volunteers, Mona Lisa and Alisha. So Mona Lisa, imagine you have picked up a demo for 7 p.m. today. Okay, Alisha booked a demo for 7 p.m. for her niece or nephew. Okay, Alisa. And Mona Lisa, you were available and you picked up the demo for 7 p.m. today. Now, the situation is, imagine there is no concept of slot confirmation call. In that case, what will you do at 7 p.m.?
When I will log in, I will find maybe one parent is available or both of them are not available and need to cancel the demo. It
Yes,
lead to my
exactly.
wastage of
Wastage.
time and my energy which I was expecting for the class. Again, I need to take another call. I need to again
But
be and
7 p.m., how will you take another call? The time
no,
is
no, no.
not
I
there.
need to make them again for the next day or the again the repetition of the things goes on.
So Mona Lisa mentioned rightly, very rightly, exactly at 7 p.m. she'll brush her hair, and she'll be like, okay, I need to conduct the demo. She'll be on her laptop. She'll wait till 7:05. She'll wait till 7:10. But maybe Alicia just realized that she has a family function to attend with her nieces and nephews, and she's not turning up. Correct? She's not there. But Alicia doesn't have an access to any contact number. When the parents they fill up the form of Planet Spark, they don't get access to any contact number, teachers. Correct? So even if Alisa wanted to inform that, I won't be available, but she doesn't have any contact number. So she's like, fair enough, I'll just have to let the demo go. Maybe I'll take it some other day. But Mona Lisa's precious 1 hour, that's 7 to 8, because she'll have to wait till 7:10. That is the protocol. At least you need to wait for 10 minutes in the class. So now it's 7:10 and Mona Lisa can't even take another demo because it's already too late. Correct. But now imagine Mona Lisa, you gave a call at 11 o'clock to Alicia. Early in the morning, around 11 o'clock, you made a call to Alicia. So you'll confirm, Alicia, are you available? The first situation might be Alicia would say, I'm so sorry, I just realized that I have a family function to attend and I won't be able to join your session. What will you say, Mona Lisa? Obviously, you'll say we are very flexible at Planet Spark. So not worry, if not today, we'll fix up another demo for tomorrow. You can reschedule the demo with her. Now, what will you do? Your 7 to 8 p.m. slot is still empty, Mona Lisa. What will you do in this case?
I will opt for some other person who will be available for that particular time so
Hmm.
that my time must not like go wasted like thinking of that particular demo which I scheduled for tomorrow. As I am prepared and ready with my content, I will be taking up the call all for the today's whoever is available for today's 7 p.m. I will be opting the same person or that child to take
Very
up
good.
the
So Mona Lisa, it's still 11 o'clock or maybe 12 or 1, and she still has a ample time, enough time to go to her demo pool page, pick up another demo and make a call so that her 7 to 8 slot is occupied. It doesn't go waste. Okay. Now the second situation, Mona Lisa. Alicia picked up the call at 11 and she said that, yes, I am available because you were not aware of the party. Okay, Alicia, what is the
Yeah.
situation? You were not aware of the party. So 11 o'clock, you said that, okay, Mona Lisa, ma'am, I'll be available. My niece would be available, whatever the situation. But then around 3 o'clock, Shilpa called up Alicia. Hey, Alicia, what are you doing today evening? You'll say nothing. So let's catch up for tea or coffee or something like that. And she said, okay. Now, Alicia, as an aware parent, she knows that she had said yes to you. She has a contact number to get back to you. She'll give you a call back and she'll tell you, Mona Lisa, ma'am, I'm so sorry. 11 o'clock, I agreed to the demo session. But still, something urgent came up. I have to go out somewhere. So can we reschedule it? Why? Because now she has your contact number. You have called her once. She has that access to that number. That is why, teachers, this slot confirmation call is very, very important so that you don't waste your time. If it is a cancellation, if it is a reschedule, you can pick another demo from your demo pool page. And like I mentioned, teachers, there are hundreds and thousands of demos available every single day. You need not worry कि एक कैंसिल हो गया तो अब दूसरा डेमो 7 p.m. का मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. Let me tell you, sometimes the team would be calling you up. Ma'am, you have dedicated 5 to 10. Are you available at 3? Can you take another demo at 11? Because the demand is so high, teachers. Okay. So make a slot confirmation call, like take out some time from your busy schedule. If you have opted for the evening hours, maybe 15 to 20 minutes in the morning or in the afternoon, and plan your entire day. 5 p.m. booked, 6 p.m. booked, 7 p.m. booked, 8 p.m. booked. It would hardly take you half an hour to book 4 demos to make those slot confirmation calls. Okay. So that depends on you. What time do you want to make the slot confirmation call? But it should be made at least 2 hours prior to the demo timing. For example, if I'm picking up a demo for 1 o'clock, my call should reach to the parents by 11 a.m. in the morning, at least. I can make a call at 9 also, 9:30, 10 also, but at least 2 hours before the demo timings. That is something that you have to take care of. Okay. So let's understand, or let's dive deep into it. So yes, let's recall what is the need to call both the parents for the class. We all know it increases our chances of enrollment. Now, parents are needed because I want Shilpa Khaitan to read this.
Hello, ma'am. Parents are needed because they get to experience the demo class and hence are able to make decisions quickly after the demo.
So we all are aware of these facts right now, that they are needed so that they both experience the class, they are on the same page, and they can take their decisions quickly. Okay. Why is it important to call before the trial class? Number one, plan and manage your time. If it is a cancellation, you won't have to wait at class time. We have already done that with the help of role play between Alicia and Mona Lisa. That if it is a cancellation, you don't have to wait. Then to set clear expectations to maximize learning timing, and then to prepare based on child's need. Now, teachers, remember on day one when we were playing that number game, that certain numbers would be displayed on your screen and you have to guess what this number denote with respect to Planet Spark. Remember? 7 plus, we are 7 plus years old. So there was a number 500 plus. What was that number, if anybody remembers? 500 plus with respect to Planet Spark. Shilpa. Yes. Mona Lisa, sorry. Yes, Mona Lisa.
It's full-time employees over there who are going to take care of all the process which are going.
Thank you. Please lower down
Thank
your
you, sir.
hands, teachers, again. Yes, Mona Lisa remembers it very rightly that 500 plus are the full-time employees. And Shilpa also mentioned that day that these are the people who are here to make your journey easy, smooth, to support you, to guide you. For the sales part also, we have a dedicated counseling team. Then why is Planet Spark asking the teachers to make this call, and why not the counselors? Like, why didn't we hire a separate team of telecallers? It would be very easy for us to do that, that will hire a separate team of telecallers. They'll make the slot confirmation call for the teachers. But no, we want the teachers to make this call. Let's understand it from all of you. What is your understanding on this? 1 pointers each. Do not tell me everything. 1 pointer each. So yes, Mona Lisa, I'll start with you.
So I think it's build a pre-bonding between the teacher and the parent so that they will be convenient with the timing and understand the teacher. And maybe the first impression, what we say, last forever. So that particular thing we want to build.
Very good. So first point mentioned, there's a little suggestion for you, Mona Lisa. Can I say that? For most of the teachers, I have seen
Yeah.
that whenever you start your answer, you start by I think. Okay. Now please notice something, because this is something that you'll be doing with the parents also. Now listen to me. Okay. Number one, Shilpa 1 says, I think I can help you. Okay. And Shilpa 2 says, I believe I can help you. Alisha, क्या difference था दोनों में?
Ma'am, I think the second one was more convincing
I
because I
think
could
the second one was more convincing. Alicia, you're still starting with the I think. This is
sorry,
something
ma'am.
that I've noticed with all the teachers, don't do that with parents because when you say I think, it's a doubt, you're not very sure about what you're saying. I believe that means you are confident about what you're going to express. Okay? So, what was the difference, Alicia?
The second one was the best statement. I felt more confident.
Yes, so please make sure that you don't start your answers with I believe. You should, sorry, I think.
I
You
think.
should be, in my opinion, according to my perspective, or I believe. These are the certain phrases that you, especially with the parents. See, you all notice the difference. I think I can help you. I believe I can help you. A huge difference. Just we are playing with the words, nothing else here. Okay. So, Jaya, please tell me, why do we need, first point is already mentioned, that to build a strong rapport with the parents. Anything else, Jaya?
Ma'am, understanding the requirements
Okay, very good.
of the
Understanding the
learner,
requirements
and
of the learner.
accordingly we can plan, like, mentally, and like, yes, this is what I have to deliver.
Okay. Now, for example, understanding the needs of the learners or the parents, correct? So here, as a counselor, even I can ask the parents like, what are your needs? What are your expectations? And I can pass it on to the educator. No?
No, ma'am, there might be a filter, I would say, or else coming up to point, like, understanding. It takes confidence and the comfort zone also. Ki, yes, I can do this and I can give the best. What is your need? Well, it might create, like, misunderstanding, or some things can go wrong in between that.
Very good.
What
How
is
many of you have played Chinese whispers in your childhood, or you have seen children playing Chinese whispers? Correct? So, what
yes.
happens when the message passes on, and by the time it comes back to you, the message is completely distorted, completely changed? Correct? So, we don't want this communication gap to be there. You are to take the class, you are the one who should be understanding the needs and expectations of the parents. Okay? So, yes, building rapport, understanding the needs, understanding the expectations of the parents. Shilpa, anything else that you teach us? If your points are covered, lower down your hands. Anything new to add to it, keep your hands raised. Shilpa, yes.
I believe that if the teacher calls, suppose the parents are not able to attend the meeting or something, she can reschedule herself or somebody else. The message may not be able to pass to her by the counselors, and she can schedule her program for the day after that.
Very good. And for those who were not able to understand this particular point clearly, let us do a role play again. Purnima and Pinky. Okay. So, Purnima, you are the educator who has picked up the demo for 6 p.m. Okay, Purnima, why did you lower your hand? So, I'll go with Saranya and Devika in that case. Shilpa, you lower your hand. You already got a chance. Saranya and Devika, please don't lower your hands. Okay. So, Saranya, you are an educator who have picked the demo for 6 p.m. Okay. Devika, you are the parent who has booked a demo for 6 p.m. You have booked the demo, and Saranya is the educator who has picked the demo. Now, the situation is, Devika, you are not available at 6, maybe because something urgent came up. Okay. So, instead of Saranya giving you a call directly, I am the counselor, I'll give you a call. Okay. So, Devika ma'am, this is Shilpa, blah, 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 blah. You have booked a demo for 6 p.m. So I hope you are available at 6 today.
Yes, I will be, but I believe I had a conversation with the teacher herself.
No, you didn't have any conversation. Instead of Saranya, I am giving you the slot confirmation call. And the situation is you are not available at 6. Okay? That is the situation. So are you available at 6 p.m., Devika ma'am?
No, ma'am. So sorry, we have a thing to attend, so we won't be available at 6.
Okay, no worries, ma'am. And in that case, when can we reschedule the session for?
Is it possible after 8?
After 8. No worries, ma'am. We are very flexible at Planet Spark. So I'll go ahead and reschedule the demo for 8 p.m. today. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I'll give a call to Saranya. That's Saranya, ma'am. Devika, ma'am, is not available at 6. So I've rescheduled the demo for 8 p.m. Now the situation is, Saranya, you already have booked a demo for yourself at 8 because you planned your day early in the morning only. Correct? What will you tell me in that case?
Counselor, actually, I have already booked the slot at the 8 p.m. So we
Oh,
couldn't.
so at what time will you be available, Saranya?
Actually, after 8 to 9.
8 you're not available. After?
Yes. After that, we can schedule it for tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Morning time would suit you, Saranya ma'am?
Yeah, it's comfortable for me.
Okay, now I'll give a call to Devika again. Now Devika would be a little frustrated. Imagine अभी तो demo book भी नहीं किया है and she'll be like how unprofessional they are. They're calling me 3 to 4 times, disturbing me, but still Devika would be like okay. And tomorrow morning your son has to go to school. That is the situation. ठीक है? So Devika ma'am, I'm so sorry. Yes, I committed to you that the demo would be booked at 8 o'clock. But the teacher is not available. So yes, we can do it anytime in the morning tomorrow. Maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Would that be fine with you?
No, not at all. My child actually has a school to attend tomorrow. So
Okay,
it's not
so you
possible in
want the
the
demo today
morning.
only at 8 p.m.
Yes.
In that case, teachers, I as a counselor, I have an access to the numbers of the teachers. I will not be calling up Saranya now. Why? Because the parent wants the demo at 8. Saranya is not available at 8. I'll give a call to Shirley. Hi Shirley ma'am, we have a demo at 8. Are you available today? Maybe you'll say yes. Shirley. Okay?
Yes.
Now what happened? Saranya picked up the demo, but ultimately, because of this communication gap and everything, the demo is landing in the hands of Shirley now. Why? Because as a counselor, I can't give a third call to the parent. They'll be annoyed, super annoyed with me. Correct? So here, teachers, instead of me giving a call, if Saranya would have given a call directly, they would have coordinated. 8, sorry ma'am, 8 p.m. is not possible. Tomorrow, no, tomorrow my son goes to school. Then what about 8 o'clock tomorrow evening? They would have coordinated it. No chaotic situation, no confusion. Saranya would have got the demo rather than going it to some other teacher. So that is another reason why we want the teachers to make this call.
And
Secondly, yes, somebody said,
yeah,
yeah.
yes, I'm on.
Hmm.
Actually, before going to the demo session directly, we can make the parents, and then we can teacher can introduce herself in the mobile itself, so that the time will be saved.
Yes, because at times, the parents wants to know more details about you. That we are coming to it, how to introduce yourself. If you have a teaching experience, very easy for you. But if you don't have a teaching experience, that also we are going to discuss that how can you, dodge this particular situation when they cross question you that, ma'am, how many years of experience do you have teaching public speaking and creative writing? You'll be like, oh, no experience. Then as a parent, I would prefer somebody who's experienced.
Yes.
We as parents also we do that, correct? We need somebody who's experienced. So we are going to learn about all the situations that how to save yourself from this particular situation. But yes, why do we need? Number one, to build the rapport, to build a connection, to avoid that confusion and chaotic situation, and finally to build that trust. Now, teachers, imagine if your son is in studying in some school. Number one, when you get a call from the admin department, like fees is due or you haven't done this. And second, when you receive a call from the teacher. The first call is more like a marketing thing, ki it's for monetary thing, and you're like, okay, theek hai. But when you receive a call from the teacher, it's like, oh my God, the teacher is so concerned about my child. How professional they are. She wants to know my child. She wants to, uh, give me more information about my child. So that trust is built with the parents. Admin, marketing call, teacher, a personal bonding. See the difference. And it happens with you also. Okay? That is why teachers, we want you to make the slot confirmation call and not anybody else. It would have been very, very easy for us to hire another team of telecallers. Earlier, we had this concept. When Planet Spark started, teachers, we had this concept. But we faced all these issues. The parents were not ready to listen to the counselors. It was like a marketing call for them. But when teachers made a call, we saw a huge difference. That yes, the confusion was not there, the rapport was built, and the chances of enrollments increases. Okay? So now moving ahead, please lower down your hands, teachers. So why do we ask teachers to make the call and not the counselors? I want Somi to read this.
Good morning, ma'am.
Not
Why?
this
Why?
one. This one. Yes.
Okay. Why do we ask teachers to make these calls and not counselors? Point number one, it is an opportunity for the teacher to build rapport with the parent and get to know more about the child. Point number two, having a counselor in the middle takes extra time for the teacher to coordinate.
We have done a role play to understand both the points, that how it helps you to build a rapport, and secondly how it creates a lot of confusion when there is a middleman, that is the counselor. Okay, please lower down your hands, teachers. Everyone, I'm going to play an audio clipping. Okay, it's the clipping of a slot confirmation call. Keep your pen and paper ready. Write down the different segments of the call. Like how did the teacher start, second point, third point, the segments, not the script. I'm not asking you to write down the script. I'm asking you to write down the segments of the call. So I'm going to play Shirlene. Okay, Shirlene is not there. Somi, just give me a thumbs up if you're able to hear the sound. Okay?
Hi, am I speaking with Ms. Priyanka?
Hi, yeah, Priyanka this side.
Okay, hi ma'am. This is Ishita. I'm a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I see you had registered for a trial class for your child at 6 p.m. Right? So I just wanted to have a quick discussion so that I can customize the demo class for him.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so let me quickly start by introducing myself. I have been a teacher for 7 years now, and I have taught students from different school boards like IB, CBSE, and other state boards as well. I come with masters in English, and I've also done my B.Ed. So I'm really looking forward to teaching your child as well today evening. So just wanted to know, is there anything specific that you are looking for him? And his name is Rudra, right?
Yeah, I think mostly public speaking is what I would want him to be better at.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, definitely. So don't worry, ma'am. That's exactly what we also focus on. We definitely believe in, communication skills, and public speaking requires those communication skills, right? So yeah. So for that reason only, actually, I do have a couple of questions regarding Rudra. So just wanted to confirm that he's in which grade and which school does he go to?
He's in Heritage. He's in grade 6 right now.
Okay. So Heritage, is that like IB school or the
Yeah, it's
CBSE
an
one?
IB school.
IB school. Amazing. Okay. So I'm assuming that, he would be definitely participating in many activities over there.
Yeah, he does, but I think there is a fear of stage presence, or like he's not taking up any things or activities which are more public speaking. I want him to do more.
I see. Okay. So looks like he's shy and doesn't really like, is not going ahead
He's not really shy, but I think he gets cold feet on the
Got
stage.
it. Okay. Definitely. Understood. And how would you describe his reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills?
So I think reading, writing are fine.
Okay.
Listening is also okay. Speaking is what I want him to get.
Understood. Yeah, you mentioned about, getting like he gets cold feet and just you would want him to be more open out there and participate in activities that involves, public speaking.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Great. Well, this has been helpful. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would definitely be now able to customize the demo class experience for Rudra accordingly. So just last few things. I just wanted to confirm that you and sir, your husband, would also be present in the demo class. So I know I'm asking both of you to be present, but it's really important because the demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child's key strengths. We will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these strengths for both of you. Moreover, we also share detailed feedback and a vocation plan with you based on his or her performance in the class. And lastly, actually our trial class is not just designed for children; they are also for parents. So we do have some really fun activities where you would be also participating. Both of you would be participating with Rudra in the class. So can I please confirm your presence for the same?
Yeah, I can confirm about myself. I'm not yet sure about my husband, but
Okay.
that sounds, I mean, I think it should be fine.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to give you a call back, or like in the meanwhile you can maybe confirm with your husband?
Yeah, you can check with me tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, when is
Ma'am, you have booked it for 6 p.m. today.
I don't think my husband will be able to make it, but
Okay.
I'll be there, so it should be
Okay.
fine.
We can reschedule also. It would be great that, both of you would be there.
Okay.
So, if you want, we can reschedule it to say tomorrow whenever he's available, or we can change the time.
Yeah, then let's do it a little later.
Okay.
But then that will be late for Rudra.
How
Um,
about 7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, amazing. So let's block 8 p.m. This would be a 1 hour class. So Rudra would be free by 9 p.m. And yeah, so one more thing, ma'am, like for the great demo experience, please do join from laptop, and do join 5 minutes before so that we can ensure that there is no tech related issue and we can have a smooth experience.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you so much. See you at 8 then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
very excited. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Parul, your hand was raised when the audio was playing. Any doubt, any concern, Parul? Okay, so it's for this only. So now, teachers, please raise your hands. You heard a slot confirmation call. What were the different segments? Like, what did the teacher start with? Purnima, please.
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, Ishita started by introducing herself. What were the qualifications? Where was the study come from? Then, should I tell the next?
No. The first part is introduction as an expert. And
Okay.
she used a phrase. I am Ishita dash. Mona Lisa, what was that phrase? Very important, because when you are onboarded, you would be receiving this title from Planet Spa.
She said that I am Ishita from Planets, a teacher from Planet Spark.
No, you won't be addressing yourself as teachers now, Mona Lisa.
Educator,
No,
educator,
not even as educator.
learning buddy.
No, I'm so sorry. Parul. Yes, Parul.
So she mentioned, hi, I'm Ishita. I'm a public speaking educator from Planet Sparks platform.
Public speaking expert, not even an educator, public speaking expert. Let me tell you, teachers, as soon as you are onboarded, you will be receiving this title from Planet Spark, public speaking expert. And this is how you're going to introduce yourself, address yourself. Even before mentioning your qualification, your experience, the first thing that you will be saying is that I am Madhumita, Purnima, whatever, a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. That is the first thing that you are going to tell them. Okay, now Purnima, lower down your hand. Madhumati, after the introduction, what was the second section of the call?
Actually, the teacher was asking what the child needs in the class for the classroom, and
What the child needs for the classroom, like what, Madhumati? Like he needs toys, like what? Like what the
no,
child needs?
not toys. What he's lagging and what he needs for the class, and what improvement he needs. And she also asked about the LSRW, what he knows about the LSRW or not,
Knowing
like that.
before the child, before that also there was one segment. What you're mentioning is getting to know more information about the child, Madhumati. But
Yes,
even
ma'am.
before that, there was one more section. Let's hear it from Devika. Devika, what was the second section?
Yes, ma'am. Before she started understanding about the child further, she actually introduced herself by giving her own experience and her own education background
That is covered. Like introduction as an expert is covered. And between introduction and understanding the child, there was one more segment, Devika. What was that segment?
She said a sentence saying that, she said a sentence saying that, thank you for your time. I would like to have a discussion so that we can book a slot and yes, for the class.
Okay, but the segment, after that, what was the segment? No worries. Alicia, let's see if you can answer this. Some of the teachers have
Yes.
already done in the chat box. I'm acknowledging all the answers in the chat also. Thank you, teachers, for actively participating in the chat as well. Yes, Alicia.
Yeah, so ma'am, the teacher, the public speaking expert has asked about the parents' expectations and what
Very
are
important. The parents' expectations. And remember, teachers, after asking the parents' expectation, what should we do, Alicia?
we just give confidence to the parents that yes, you are at the right place, and that's what exactly we do at Planets Park.
Lovely. So ask for the parents' expectations and then acknowledge, validate their point, give them the confidence that yes, whatever you're looking for would be catered to. We will be taking care of it. This is what exactly Planet Spark does, things like that. Okay. Now the third segment, introduction is covered, understanding the parents' expectation is covered. Mahima, maintain the right camera angle first. See, teachers, very soon you'll be conducting live classes. Even if your class is very engaging, the audit team would put across that the camera angle was not correct. That is why every time I ask you to maintain the right camera angle. This is a practice for your regular classes, teachers. Yes, Mahima, the third section, please.
She asked about the child. What is his LSRW? What is the name of the child?
Okay,
How
what
is
is LSRW?
listening, writing, reading, and speaking. So
Okay.
what?
But sorry to interrupt you, Mahima, but this is something important, teachers. The right sequence. In your script also it is written something else. Plus, please remember the right sequence is LSRW. Why do we call it the right sequence? Because when a child is born, the first skill that is developed is listening. Even if the child is 1 month old, he can listen to the sound of his parents or the surroundings. Then the second skill that is developed is the speaking skills. Baba, mama, like whatever the child is. Then he starts recognizing the letters and the numbers. This is A or this is B. So the reading skills are developed. And finally, the writing skills. So the right sequence is LSRW. Listening, speaking, reading, and writing. In your script, it is mentioned something else. I recommend that you use LSRW because that is the right sequence. If you type in Google also, you'll get an answer for what is LSRW. But if you change the sequence, for example, WRLS or something like that, you will not find the information on Google. So LSRW, right sequence. Okay. So Shilpa, LSRW skills were asked. Any other questions that you remember?
Yes, ma'am. She asked if the child is taking any active participations in the school and everything, so that we can also know if the child is active or he is shy. So in that way, we can work on that field also.
Very good. And again, teachers, keep in mind because we will be doing a role play. After this discussion, we are going to do a role play. Remember one thing, do not make it sound like an interview. We did this. You have to make it like an interaction. It should not be your child is in which class? Class 2. Next question. Which school? GD Goenka. Next question. What he participates? Football. Next question. Don't do that, teachers. The questions are there just to help you. You need not even ask all the questions that are mentioned there. Even if with one question you think that you are able to ask follow-up questions and get to know more about the child, do that. Feel free to do that. One more thing, the script that I will be showing you that we will be practicing, that is just for your guidance, teachers. Every time you'll not get a chance to read the entire script line by line because you have the script, the parents, they don't have the script. Sometimes they'll ask you something else and you should not be like, oh, this is not in my script. First I need to ask and then I'll answer the parents' question. No, you'll have to modulate the script according to the situation, sometimes according to the time also. That we are going to discuss. For example, if the parents tell you, ma'am, I'm busy right now, can you just cut it short? You cannot read the entire script because I think it took around 5 minutes for the entire slot confirmation to be covered, correct? Sometimes the parents, they don't have that much time. So what to do in that scenario, that also we are going to discuss. We'll discuss every possible scenarios. Okay. So Shilpa, thank you. Now, Teja, the concluding part, what was the concluding part?
So, after asking about the child, she repeated, she acknowledged each and every point which the parents told, and after then she asked about the parents' availability, if whether both the parents are available, and told them why it is important for both of them to be available, and asked them if they can join with the laptop.
Okay, so Teja mentioned the fourth part was setting the expectations. That is both the parents, laptop, please join 5 minutes prior to the timings. Sanika, the mother said that she will be able to join, but she was not sure about her husband. What did Ishika do in this scenario?
Ma'am, she gave her the option of rescheduling the timings if the father wasn't available for the same day or even for the next day, whenever it is possible for both the parents to be available for the call or for the demo.
Very good. And she also, mentioned that why parents are important, and then she gave the,
She
option of
also mentioned about
rescheduling.
the activities, that the demo class is not only for the child, but it is for the parents as well. And there are many activities where the parents can also participate.
Very good. And we will be sharing a detailed feedback also. That is yet another convincing reason that we need to give to the parents. You'll be able to experience the class, everything. These 3 convincing reasons you can always give to the parents. So thank you so much, teachers. You all observed the segments really well. Now let's see what do we have in our slides. The different sections of the calls. Lower down your hands, teachers. Number 1 is introduction as an expert. Number 2, understanding the parents' expectations. Number 3, knowing more about the child. Number 4, setting the expectations. But teachers, my recommendation or something that I used to do is, after this first part, that is introduction as an expert, I always used to take a short introduction from the parents. Like, ma'am, can you tell me something about you? Are you working somewhere? What is your husband doing? Which company does he work in? A little information. Why? Because this part, the second part that I'm talking about, would really help me in the fourth part. If both the parents are working, if one husband is working in night shift, if he's working out of station, so I knew what are the different options that I can suggest them. So please, teachers, after introduction as an expert, take a very brief introduction from the parents also. It is not written here. You can write it down somewhere. After your introduction, an introduction from the parents. Don't again make it sound like an interview. Very basic information like, ma'am, can I know what are you doing? Are you a homemaker? Are you working somewhere? If she mentions, okay, I'm working, which company? And what is your husband doing? Businessman, okay. Salaried, what kind of work? That's it. Don't dive deep into their personal information. They might not like it. Okay, so now moving ahead. What if the parents say that they will not be able to attend? We know. First, try to reschedule it. Give them the option of rescheduling. If not, go ahead and conduct the session with a single parent. But, Seema, please read it.
What if the parents say that they will not be able to attend? Parents not present is equal to demo not conducted.
Again, I'm repeating, teachers, if both the parents are not there, and I'm talking about the junior and senior category, please do not conduct the demo because you will not be getting paid for that particular demo. In that case, either reschedule the demo or just cancel the demo. If the parents say, no, we won't be able to attend, only our son or only our daughter is going to attend, cancel the demo in that case, because as per the policy of Planet Spark, you are not allowed to conduct the demo in the absence of the parents. Even if you conduct a demo, you will not be getting paid for that particular demo. So please keep this in mind. Okay. So now, teachers, this is a script. I'm opening the script for all of you here. Who would tell me where is the script available? If you want to access the script, what is the path? From where can you access the script? Kasturi. Yes, Kasturi.
Teacher dashboard.
Hello, ma'am. Teacher
Hi.
handbook.
And
Teacher
where is the teacher's handbook? How do I access the teacher's handbook?
Ma'am, first we have to go to dashboard. Then there is demo class option. click there, and after we have all the videos and scripts, and also we have links related.
Thank you, Kasturi. Thank you. Demo class content tab. Inside that, you have the teacher's handbook. In the teacher's handbook, you have everything, the demo PPTs, the scripts, the how-to videos. Now, teachers, I will not be able to zoom it because it would take me out of the slideshow. In case if you are not able to read it properly, Control plus plus. Zoom it at your own end because I will be asking some of you to read this for me. So Vaishnavi, let's start with the first part, introduction as an expert. Please wait for my... Okay, Vaishnavi has lowered her hand. Divya SS, I want you to start this, introduction as an expert.
Hi, my name is Divya. I'm a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. Am I speaking with Mrs. Agarwal?
Yes, this is Mrs. Agarwal this side.
Great to know, ma'am. I see you had registered for a trial class for your child at 6 p.m. today. His name is Ayansh, right? If I'm not...
Yes, Ayansh.
Okay. I wanted to have a quick discussion so that I can customize the demo class for him.
Okay.
Okay. Can I introduce myself quickly?
Please go ahead and
I have been teaching students for 6+ years now, and majorly I have taught IB, IB Math, MYP, IB Language. And I have masters, and I'm pursuing my masters in education from University of the People. I'm an engineer by profession. I have a varied experience. I have worked with IT, and right now I'm an educator by choice.
Okay, educator by choice. Great. So here, luckily, Divya had a teaching experience, so she could boast about it. 6 years of teaching experience and everything. But now, everyone, please lower down your hands. Remember the game that we played on day one? Let me get to know you a little better. And then I said the homemakers in the house give a hooting sound. The corporate professionals do hey ya, something like that. And that day I realized that I don't only have educators, I have homemakers, corporate professionals, entrepreneurs, everybody is there in this particular group. So imagine those who are just starting their journey. Okay. If you have an experience, whether home tuitions, any kind of teaching experience, do not raise your hands, teachers. Anybody who's new to this education field, please raise your hand and let's see how you can introduce yourself. All are educators in my group. Saw me, okay, only saw me. Rest everybody is like a teacher having an experience in that day. Why did you do hoo, hey, ha, hoo with me? Okay, now I'm getting a lot of participants here. Okay, so Swami, can I know what are you doing right now? Array, Swami. Sorry, Vaishnavi, what are you doing right now?
Hello, ma'am. I'm actually a UPSC aspirant,
Okay.
and for the past 4 years, I'm preparing for state PSC and UPSC. So now that I have a very wide experience of knowledge, where I have a very wide knowledge, so that's why I shifted to teaching.
Okay, so imagine now the first line you'll be telling me, ma'am, I'm a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. You have booked a demo for your son, Ayansh, blah, blah, blah. After that, let me quickly introduce myself. What would you tell there, Vaishnavi?
Ma'am, I'm going to say that.
Okay, imagine I'm the parent and say, let me quickly introduce myself.
Hello, ma'am. I am Vaishnavi. I am a UPSC aspirant, and I have a wide knowledge about teaching and everything. Ma'am, I don't think so. I'll be able to introduce in that way.
That is why we are doing this activity, teachers, because I know that some of you have just started your journey. Though I have very few hands raised, but I know 30% or more than 30% in my group, they are not from the education industry. I don't know why they are not raising their hands, but I know that. Okay. So here, Vaishnavi, if you say that I'm an UPSC aspirant or I'm, preparing for my civil exams, anything like that, don't you think it's going to raise a question in the mind of the parents that, oh, she's still studying, she would be dedicating more time to her studies, and I don't think she'll be able to do justice to my son or to my daughter. She doesn't have any kind of teaching experience also. So let's see. Nidhi, any solution? How are you going to introduce yourself? Nidhi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi,
Ma'am,
Nidhi.
I'm also UPSC aspirant. So,
You both are sailing in the same boat, correct?
yes.
Okay.
So I would like to introduce myself like this. I
Hmm.
have a wide experience
Hmm.
and I can use my experience with your child
Hmm.
and something like
Okay. Here, what you guys are doing, Nidhi and Vaishnavi, you are digging your own grave. Let me be very, like I am an UPSC aspirant with my experience, the experience that I have gained, I would love to share it with your son. For me, it sounds like my son is a guinea pig and you are going to experiment on my son. To be honest, as a parent, I would feel that. So do not dig your own grave. First, skip this line completely. Let me introduce myself. I have these many years of teaching experience because sometimes what happens, teachers, the parents, they don't cross question you about your experience. Just tell them I'm a public speaking expert. If you're confident enough, like let me tell you, on first day I told all of you about my education qualification, correct? But day one, most of the candidates were not there. Some of them have joined on day two also. They never asked me about my qualification. Why? Because the confidence with which I'm carrying the session, that question is not raised. Will she be able to handle us? Will she be able to, impart that information to us? So, first, do not bring it up. Skip it completely. This is Nidhi, public speaking expert with Planet Spark. Am I talking to so and so? This is a call regarding the slot confirmation call regarding your son Ayash. Only till there. But if the parents cross question you, this is like we are avoiding this situation. But sometimes the parents are not that goody goody also. Sometimes they poke you, they grill you. Now imagine I asked you, Shivangi, do you have any teaching experience, Shivangi ma'am? As a parent, I'm asking you.
No, ma'am, I didn't have any experience of teaching, but I'm pursuing UPSC aspirant, and I have a wide experience and wide knowledge about English and other subjects also. So I would like to teach your child as
Shivangi ma'am, UPSC, you learn about, geography, civics, but it is a complete different genre. My son would be here with you learning public speaking. So how do you think you'll be able to do justice to this?
Ma'am, actually, I'm a student of ICSC board and I know English and I'm very confident about it.
Shivangi ma'am,
So,
let me tell you, as a parent, even my English is very good, but English is something very different and public speaking is something very different. My grammar is superb. Even my son, he has a very strong vocabulary, a very strong grammar. But the thing is, he has this fear of public speaking. So how would you be able to cater to that?
ma'am, actually, this needs a very lot of confidence, and I will boost up it in your child. I'll help him to boost his confidence.
That is what I'm asking, Shivangi ma'am. Right now you're saying I will do this, I will do that, but what makes you credible enough to do that? You'll be experimenting it on my son. See, I'm sorry, Shivangi, for being such a rude parent, but at times the parents are like this only. Okay? So what will you do in that case? Anybody who has an answer? Teja. Yes, Teja, please.
Ma'am, we can tell them that in Planet Spark, before onboarding, we get a training. We are certified only after training and testing us thoroughly that whether we will be able to do it or not.
Lovely presence of mind, Teja. See, why are we hiring homemakers? Why are we hiring corporate professionals? And why are we giving you this 10 days of extensive training, 3 hours every day, 3 to 4 hours every day? Why? And that too, like I mentioned, all of you will not be onboarded. Only the top-notch teachers would be selected. Correct? So Shivangi, Vaishnavi, Nidhi, first you are going to avoid this situation, but if they cross question you, how are you qualified enough to handle my son or my daughter? Your response should be, ma'am, I may not have a direct teaching experience, but I have undergone a rigorous training program under Planet Spark, which is a world-renowned platform. And they make sure that only the top-notch teachers are selected. I am one amongst them. See, world-renowned platform, rigorous training. Now let me tell you, some of you may be having a teaching experience of 10 years, 15 years. Very, again, I'll share my personal experience. When I joined Planet Spark, I had 14 years of teaching experience already. Okay. But that experience was not about public speaking. It was about teaching English as a subject, literature, grammar. Parents grilled me also that, ma'am, teaching English as a subject is very different and teaching public speaking and creative writing is very different. And yes, I do agree. At Planet Spark, I learned many things. I was not aware of the 38, 55 rule of communication. I was not aware of the 5 pillars of body language. I was not aware how to give a proper framework to, improve the thought structure of the students. All these things I learned after joining Planet Spark only. So this is something that you can use, because even the teachers, ma'am, you have teaching experience of teaching maths in a school. It is about public speaking. So whatever questions, your answer should be rigorous training program, world-renowned platform, highly selective program, top-notch teachers are selected. I am one amongst them. Okay, teachers, do you think now you'll be able to handle the situation? Even if you have an experience and if they cross-question you, maths very different, science very different, public speaking, how will you handle it? So this is something that you can use, that training program. Don't forget to include the keywords world-renowned platform, highly selective program, top-notch teachers, one amongst them. Frame your sentences accordingly, but this 4-5 pointers has to be included in your introduction. When they cross-question you, do not bring it up yourself, teachers. Okay, when they cross-question you, this is something to save you from that particular situation. Otherwise, if you don't have a teaching experience, completely skip that line. Let me introduce myself. I have dash years of teaching experience. Forget about that. Okay. Now moving ahead. Please lower down your hands, teachers. Now the second part is understanding the parents' expectations. Nidhi, you got a chance. Okay, Shivangi, I want you to read this. Raise your hand first, Shivangi. Shivangi, please raise your hand.
Yes.
Okay, your camera is off, Shivangi. I'm not able to see you. Yeah, now you're visible. Please read the second part.
Okay, so Mrs. Agrawal, is there anything specific that you are looking for?
Yes, I want my son to become a confident public speaker.
Great, Mrs. Agrawal. So I am sure we will be able to cater to your needs, and it's great to see that you are so involved as a parent in his overall growth and development journey.
Okay, read the paragraph, Shivangi? You have read the paragraph? You have read the paragraph?
Yes.
You know what the lines talk about? Let's do it once again from the very beginning. So, Mrs. Agarwal?
So, Mrs. Agrawal, is there anything specific that you are looking for?
Not exactly, Shivangi, ma'am.
Okay, so Mrs. Agrawal, so I am sure we will be able to cater to your needs, and it's great to see that you are so involved as a parent, and you want that your child would be great public speaker. So,
Okay, Shivangi, what did I say when you asked me what are you exactly looking for? Do you remember my answer?
yes, not exactly.
And then you are telling me I'll cater to your needs. I'm telling you I don't need anything, and you are telling me I'll cater to your needs. It's so good to see that you are so involved in your child's growth and development journey. One more pronunciation error, teachers, I've noticed it. Though major hai, most of the teachers, they are calling it pronunciation. It is not pronunciation, it is pronunciation. Secondly, the teachers, you're calling it as development or something like that. It is development. The D sound is very prominent. Development. So please make sure that you're not making this pronunciation errors here. So Shivangi, did you understand? Why did I do this activity? First, I asked you to read and I told you I want him to become a confident speaker. The lines that followed it suited the situation in that case. But second time I told you I don't expect anything from Planet Spark. But then also you read out the same lines that I'll cater this, that. Why I'm doing this activity, like I said again, every time you cannot read the script line by line. You'll have to modulate the script. Let's see, Teja. What are you exactly looking for? Start from that there.
Hello, ma'am. What are you exactly looking for at with Planet Spark?
Nothing exactly, to be honest, Teja ma'am.
Okay, so let me tell you. Here at Planet Spark, we provide students with
It's a great platform. We will be working on their communication skills to make them confident. Once you attend the demo class, you'll get a clear understanding of how we teach the children. So experience that and then I'll ask you the same question after the demo class. See, got it, Shivangi? The parents hasn't mentioned their needs, so it is your duty, your responsibility to tell them what do we have in our kitty, like what do we offer them, correct? And then we conduct a demo class and you'll get a better understanding. Then I'll be able to cater to your needs accordingly.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, teachers, moving ahead. Now, let's see. Getting to know more about the child. Teja, let's do it.
I would now like to know.
Sorry, Teja, you got a chance. Lower down your hand. Sorry, Teja. Rajita, let's do it.
I would now like to know more about Ayansh so that I can customize the class according to his needs.
Okay, go ahead.
Which grade and school does he go to?
He's in 6th grade and he goes to GD Goenka Public School.
Does Ayansh speak in English in school or with friend or family?
You know how kids are these days. At times, yes, he does at times, but he's more comfortable with Hindi.
Okay. What all activities does he participate in?
He's more into sports, like football.
Oh, great. How is Ayansh in RSWL skills?
First of all, it should be LSR.
LSRW. Yes,
As far as his reading and writing is concerned, I have no problems. But yes, speaking is an area that I want you to concentrate on.
Oh, then it's great. Because here in Planet Spark, we are really a great platform. I hope your son will definitely improve his public speaking.
Okay.
Okay,
I
ma'am.
hope Rajita is again doubt. I'm sure we will be bring or transform your learner. Not I
Yeah.
hope. I
Yeah.
believe. Okay. Next.
And lastly, what do you want him or her to become in future?
See, like, as a mother, whatever he wants to become in his life, I want to just support him, be there for him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. But in our Planet Spark, after he joins, he will definitely improve his speaking skills, communication skills, and public speaking also. I think that you have selected a very good platform for him.
Okay,
That's all.
Adita, though you tried your level best, okay, the only connection that I could feel with you was in this particular question, LSRW skill.
WLs, yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
we will be working on it, we will be doing it. But when I said that he at times he's more comfortable in Hindi, you did not tell me anything. When I said that he's more into sports, you did not ask me any other question. So again, for me, it sounded more like an interview than an
Interview, yeah, right.
introduction.
Correct.
Please
Yes, ma'am, I
keep in
agree.
mind, teachers, that we have to make it interactive. Let's see. Okay, now Alicia is again there on. Let's see, Alicia,
Yeah.
how to do that. Please start.
Okay, so shall I start it again? Okay.
Yes.
So, yes, ma'am. Now I would now like to know more about Ayansh so that I can customize the class according to your needs. So,
Okay,
my
what
first
exactly
question.
do you want to know?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
What exactly do you want to know? If you can ask me the questions, it would be easier for me.
Yes, I'll be asking you few questions that would help me know Ayansh better, and that is also going to help me understand your needs and what are you expecting from Planet Spark, right? So my first question would be, ma'am, which grade and school does he go to? Can you tell me?
Alicia, 1 minute. Some of the teachers are on unmute. Please mute yourselves. Okay, so we'll continue, Alicia. Yes, the same answer. He's in 6th grade and he goes to GT Goenka Public School.
Oh, that's really great. Amazing. He's in class 6. That's awesome. Okay, so ma'am, can you tell me, does Ayansh speak in English? Is he good with English, or does he speak English with you or with his friends?
See, at home, I try to converse with him in English, but when it comes to his school, yes, it is compulsory in school, but he hates speaking in English. He's more comfortable in Hindi.
Oh, is that the case? Not a problem, not a problem. Kids do that. Kids do that. So you're saying that he's comfortable with Hindi, but yes, he speaks in English as well, right?
At times, yes.
Okay, that's awesome. Not an issue. So, ma'am, can you tell me what all activities does he participates in and what are his hobbies?
He is more into football and he enjoys, superheroes. He's very obsessed with superheroes.
That's really nice. Awesome. Great, great, great. That means he is, very good with outdoor activities, as you mentioned that he's very good with football, right? Awesome, awesome, great. Okay, so ma'am, can you tell me how is Ayansh with his LSRW skills? Let me explain LSRW to you. It's listening.
Great, Alicia. Again, teachers, when I said football, she took in mind that he's very good with his outdoor activities. He must be a great team player. This is something that we would be leveraging on. LSRW, she just didn't ask me how is his LSR because you know what is LSRW. As a parent, I might not know what is LSRW. So let me quickly tell you, LSRW means listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Or rather than using LSRW, you can straightforward use, ma'am, what do you have to say about his listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills? Because you are aware, you have been trained at Planet Spark, but the mother hasn't been trained at Planet Spark, correct? So please make sure that it shouldn't be sounding like an interview. It should be more of an interaction. The last part, we are not going to do it. Why? The reason is that it is about, okay, let's do this also. Setting the expectations. Purnima, do you think you will be reading the entire line every time? Let's try and do that. How you will be carrying it forward?
So, ma'am, are you both available during the demo? Both parents are available?
Yes, we both will be available.
That will be great because the demo.
Purnima,
yes.
By both, you mean me and my husband.
Sorry. Okay.
But for me, when you say both, I'm assuming you are talking about my son and me.
Okay.
So make it very clear. Right now, I agreed that yes, we both will be there because I was assuming that you're talking about me and my son. So make it very, very clear.
Okay. So, ma'am, if they agree to attend the demo class, so we don't need to say all these things.
Okay. First, tell me. So, do you think you and your husband will be available in the session, ma'am? First, ask that.
Okay. So, you and your husband will be available in the session?
Yes, both of us, because we believe that it should be a joint partnership. Whenever we have to take a decision, we take it mutually.
That's amazing because in demo class, it will be a great opportunity for both of you to see your child's key strength. We will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these. Moreover, we will share our feedback and vocation plan with your...
Purnima, these are the convincing reasons when the parents say that no, we both will not be there. When I have told you and I have made it very clear that we both want to take a mutual decision. So the chances are 100% sure that we both are going to attend it until and unless there is an unforeseen situation, correct? So why do you even need to explain these points to me, that activities, these are the convincing reasons when the parents don't agree, then we give them this convincing reasons.
Okay.
Okay. Shirbi, you want to add something here?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to, add.
Yes. You said something, Shirbi. I missed you. Can you please repeat yourself?
Am I audible?
Yes, now you're audible.
No, I just wanted to perform this. That's why I was raising my hand.
Okay, okay. But no
Okay.
worries. Now we know it that if the parents say yes, you did not give them the convincing reasons. But for example, if I say no, I'll be there, my husband will not be there, then you'll tell me, ma'am, we needed both the parents because the activities are designed in such a way. I'll be sharing a detailed feedback. You all are going to enjoy the session. You'll experience the demo and you'll be able to take the decision faster. Only then you are going to talk about it. Remember, teachers, again, I'm telling you, this script is just to help you and to guide you, but every time you cannot read the script word by word. It's time to go on a break. Don't worry, whatever questions, whatever doubts we have till here, we will be discussing this. And coming from the break, we will also discuss that every time you'll not get a chance to read the script. Different situations would be there. So how to handle those situations, that also will be covered. Alicia, any questions that can be taken up after the break, or is right now it's
No,
ma'am?
ma'am. It's actually something important. Ma'am, actually, I have my doctor's appointment at 12:30. I'm not feeling well since yesterday, so I won't be able to join the second half of the training. I have also sent a mail to the training team. But I just wanted to inform you if I come back early, I'll be rejoining the meeting.
And I'll admit you in that case. Okay, please
Yeah.
take care of yourself. Okay,
Yes,
teachers,
ma'am.
so see
Thank
you at
you.
the
Bye.
next session link. Log out. Divya,
Ma'am?
it is something that can be taken up after the break. Can we do it after the break, Divya, please?
Soon after the break, please.
Yes.
It is something related to the
Okay.
dashboard.
Okay. So
Thank you.
right now it's time to go on a, sorry teachers, it's time to go on a break. I will be seeing all of you in the next session link. Log out from here and join the next session link immediately.